So with the recent announcements coming out of Atomic Mass Games, I really can't stop thinking and asking myself the question, is Star Wars Legion next to get discontinued? Let's talk about that today here in my Geek Corner. Hey there everybody, it's RevKev. Welcome back to the channel. So appreciate everyone who subscribes, comments, likes. Really means a lot to me. All the proceeds that I make here on YouTube go to help children in Guatemala through Compassion Canada. So I made a video recently, linked to it over here, about Atomic Mass Games' decision to discontinue Star Wars Legion, Star Wars X-Wing and Star Wars Armada. And that's why now I have Star Wars Legion on the brain, because this is another amazing miniature game that I really enjoy. Honestly, haven't played it all that much. I've only played maybe 2-3 times, but the gameplay's fun, the miniatures are gorgeous, and I could really see myself getting back into this, especially since I'm in this season now of trying to rebuild my love for Star Wars, because Star Wars and I, we've been on a little bit of a break, and so I'm trying to find which game I'm going to get into, which Star Wars game I'm going to get into to kind of help me with rebuilding my love for Star Wars. I thought it was going to be Star Wars X-Wing, but unless I'm just playing with my old stuff, well, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. But I want to kind of play something that's going to be active in the community, active in my game store, and active around other, with other people, and get to meet other people to play. So I started pulling this back out, and especially not just even the original box. I actually really preferred when the second starter box came out, Clone Wars, because really loved the Clone Wars. Even though I wasn't a ginormous fan of the prequels, I really loved the miniature, especially all the Republic miniatures of the clones, and just everything about them were just absolutely amazing, and Jedi, and it just worked. And I also felt the Clone Wars was a better timeline to do a tabletop war game like Star Wars Legion. But I just have a hard time getting into it because is it going to be canceled? So I've been going all over the internet trying to find information about this. Now, we know as a gaming community that there are miniatures that are slated to be released all the way up, I believe it's to the third quarter of 2025. Which is honestly just a little over a year, right? It's like a year and a half. And honestly, the miniatures that I'm seeing in there, there's some cool ones. I mean, the Republic Commandos, like I love that. I'm a huge fan of that video game. Definitely would get these guys. There's some cool new sculpts of Luke and Leia and Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous. But there's not a lot of new stuff to kind of give me total confidence that this game is continuing. In fact, the stuff that's kind of announced would be really easy to just cancel it. Things like redoing the Stormtroopers and Rebels in like new hard plastic instead of the soft plastic they were done in before. Everything that seems like it's going to come out could very easily just be scrapped and just be shelved. I mean, if there was a whole new army coming out, like Gungans, an entire Gungan army was being released, well, then maybe you could see that lasting a little bit longer, but reissuing miniatures and just new designs of existing characters, that doesn't give me a lot of hope that this game's going to continue. Now, I know there's other people out there that disagree with me, and they are gung-ho, and they think this game's going to continue. I ain't one of them. And really, that conclusion comes, and I get this is very limited knowledge, but just from my local hobby shops here in the city that I live in, I don't see anybody playing this game. I don't see anybody collecting this game anymore. I barely see pictures of people painting this game anymore. Everything seems to have shifted to Star Wars Shatterpoint. Shatterpoint is more of a skirmish game. There's a lot more scenery available for it, and it's much more in line with Marvel Crisis Protocol, more of a skirmish game. And since this is such a big seller for Atomic Mass Games, wouldn't be shocked at all if Legion gets scrapped to be replaced with Shatterpoint. So that leaves me with a really big dilemma as I wrap this video up. Do I grab my clone army and continue painting this? Or do I put this back on the shelf and grab Shatterpoint and begin painting that? Let me know what you think I should do down in the comment section below. Think I should keep going, or should I jump ship and try the other game? Would love to know your thoughts. If you think this game is going to continue, tell me why in the comments as well. And again, really appreciate you being a part of the channel here. It really means a lot to me. And until the next video, God bless you. We'll talk to you again real soon.